Bon. Alright. C'était quoi ça déjà? J'étais plutôt parti sur le forgeron, moi.
God be with you.
Même. Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas moyen de prendre un bain, moi? Parce qu'il y a ça là depuis tout à l'heure. Mais...
Nothing to you. What brings you here?
I'd like to use your services.
And what are you interested in, sir?
Oh. Ah oui.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty
J'ai un
bathmaids.
compte.
My
pro
girls know
et
how to
Twitch.
make a fella
Ah, faut
happy.
regarder si
What I
tout est
really
lié.
need
Je pense que
right
c'est peut-être ça
now
le
is
souci.
a
Hein.
little taste of paradise.
Putain.
All right, but money up front.
Oh, 33.
I'll
ah,
gladly
tout ça.
pay you.
Eh,
Great.
let's go.
My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
33,3. Hein. Pris du bon temps, Henri.
I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
Ok. Ok. D'accord. Et bam, tout est lié, oui.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Ah ouais, mais il y en a plein. What the fuck. Ouais, en fait, les maisons de bain, c'est un peu plus que juste une maison de bain, quoi. Ok. Ah bah ça a nettoyé le cheval aussi. D'accord. Chacun prendra ses conclusions. Hein. Voilà. J'ai rien à ajouter sur le sujet. Voilà.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Simulateur de marche. C'est un peu plus que ça quand même. Après, il y a un côté sim. Hein. Ça, évidence. Bon. Forgeron. Mauvaise fenêtre. Ah. Ça aurait pu, hein. Parce qu'on se balade beaucoup quand même, hein. Bon alors, monsieur le forgeron, il est pas là, super. Eh ben, attends. Je suis à 40 FPS. Allez. Ah, je vais faire ça peut-être. C'est pas beaucoup mieux. Bien le forgeron.
I don't think so.
Chef.
Good day, sir.
Elle va se sentir un petit peu campée. Non plus
It's
sur
about
ces
those
missions.
two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Ah ouais,
Do you
moi
want me
j'ai
to
rien
find
forgé
it?
en fait.
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially the cargo. Go to Samine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Ok. C'est mine.
Those two hands of yours, Venza and Franzi. What can you tell me about
Donc là,
them?
c'est la quête
Can't
pour
tell
accéder
you
au
much.
mariage hein, que j'essaye de
They're
faire.
wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Samine wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Samine's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Ok.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Samine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad
to
feeling they
Troskovitz.
got up to no good in Samine.
Donc il soit mal comporté à ses mines. hein.
Alright.
Ok.
I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
D'accord.
Can I ask you about that cart?
What is it you need to know?
All right.
Time's waste. Farewell, my friend.
Bien. On va repartir en mode schlunk. Alors c'est mine, c'est où ces mines? C'est en bas, hein? C'est tout là. Ah c'est ça, ces mines? Troskovitz. Ah oui, Takov, Troskovitz. Et tout ce mine, ok.
Be with you.
Ah, on va à ces mines, hein? Ah ben. Le mode vinette. Ah! Ah bah alors lui, à mon avis, je vais aller regarder la réponse parce que les devinettes, ça a l'air bien tendu. Hein. Les premières, ça va, mais alors les autres, elle aide quoi.
Greetings.
Care to put your wits to the test? I heard a fine riddle the other day, and I haven't had anyone to share it with yet. Don't be shy, seeing as how we know each other now.
What do you have for me this time?
How about I tease you with another riddle? What do you
Allez.
say?
Pétez la devinette.
The riddle sounds good. Go ahead.
Great! But before I do, last time you got the better of me, so I'd like the chance to return the compliment. Let's bet again! Do you agree?
Maybe Lady Luck will shine on me. I accept.
All right, now pay attention. Jaromir the coachman hailed from Rabosh. One morning he set off for Kuttenberg with an empty coach. 3 lads boarded in Bohonovitz. When he arrived in Boyisht, one of the boys got out and a washerwoman took his place. In Horshan, the washerwoman went on her way and a peddler and his daughter boarded. In Psitoke, the remaining lads alighted and took the peddler's daughter with them. And straight away, 2 fishermen got in. And on reaching Kuttenberg that evening, they invited the coachman to the bathhouse and got pig drunk. And now you tell me, what was the coachman's name?
Quoi? Ah. Hein? Sérieux, moi? C'est quoi le nom du cocher? À l'aide? Non, non, mais... Au secours. Ah non, mais... J'ai pas l'impression qu'ils aient dit le... qu'il ait dit le nom du cocher en plus, hein. Non? Ah bah si, dès le début en fait. Ok. Ah si, il le dit dès le départ en fait. Tricher. Hein.
Yaromir. That's right! There's no fooling you. You've won the bet. And I'll be sure to remember you have a sharp mind.
Ah, I was just lucky, that's all.
But before I pay you, I'll ask you again. What would you prefer? Some extra coin? Or another story from my travels?
Les histoires.
I'm all ears.
All ears, you say? This
Lore.
is tough. So much to
Lore
choose
des
from.
infos.
You know
Lore.
what herbs are used to brew up medicinal concoctions? A herbalist once showed me. Gather some marigolds and nettles. Boil the nettles, but just crush the marigold and add it at the end. Marigold broth, she called it.
Thank you very much. This is
Okay.
sure to come in handy.
Une recette en plus.
I'm rather hoping you won't need it. Travel safe, and perhaps our paths will cross again
ça fait quoi?
sometime. Take care, friend.
T'as fait voir un petit peu les level up là? J'ai fait un paquet là depuis tout à l'heure. Prendre ça, agilité. Une esquive. Je fais pas trop d'esquive ça. Ah ça peut être sympa. Passer plus vite quand t'es en fufu. Alcool. J'épexe l'alcool, bah bien sûr. Évidemment. Pendant le stade positif de l'ivresse, votre compétence vol reçoit un bonus de plus 4. Ok. Fabrication plus 4. Faut crafter bourré quoi. Ouais. Je pourrais apprendre ça. Survie. Ah, ça peut être pas mal ça. Parce qu'il y a l'odeur et tout. Ça peut être pas mal ça. Je sais pas. Bon, ça. Hop. L'alcool peut amplifier les talents, c'est bon savoir, je vais tester ce soir IRL. Apparemment, hein. Comme c'est un jeu de simulateur, un peu, peut-être il y a du vrai. Hein. En fait, j'ai un bug qui semble être lié à une mauvaise reconnaissance des DLC, des contenus additionnels par le jeu au lancement. Ah, c'est peut-être à mettre des trucs au lancement de Steam du coup. Si tu trouves la solution, à un moment, n'hésite pas à dire ce que t'as fait. Ça, s'il y a quelqu'un d'autre qui va me demander, je vais lui dire, tu vois. Ah, coup de maître à Manu, on peut le faire du coup. Ouais, ça, on va prendre ça, ça peut être pas mal. Ou estropion. Mettre ça. Je vais de mon côté via Google. Ouais, n'hésite pas peut-être à chercher sur Reddit aussi. Reddit en général, t'as quand même de bonnes infos sur ce genre de trucs. Ou des bugs et tout, des fois Reddit c'est quand même une source. Hein. Si t'as pas sur Reddit, c'est bon, c'est pas bon signe. Hein.
Oh.
Alors, Semine.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Chien. Madame. Ah, ok.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Ouais, c'est les deux là. C'est où je cherche.
You're right there, laddie.
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Bagarre. Bagarre, hein.
I'll kill you.
Go
Ouais.
on, take any of his
Ha!
shit, Yarko.
Yeah, fuck that.
Why did you do that? The man's in fucking pub. Burst his jaw, beating him.
That was something.
Be ashamed.
Ha! Fuck you.
What are you doing?
Madman! Why did he do it?
Don't hit him!
Why did you do that? The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
Come on. I'm winded.
The man's in fucking puff.
To the stocks with him!
Fuck you.
Someone better hold him.
Ah bon, tunique. Jamais un bon avec un casque et une cotte de vague.
Oh, you wee bastard.
That devil's name is fucking
Bah, avec les gantelets, hein. Le gantelet en plaque là. Punk.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad had
les
a moment's
dossiers,
peace
quoi.
from his big sisters.
Ah, les dossiers.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude,
Qui a
sir.
sa vie.
This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
Achète plein, pas cher. Ok.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly.
Le noueux.
Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Ok, c'est fait un punch.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Après, il me disait de regarder des lives pour gagner l'armure en blanc, carapace en couronne aux fleurs chez Warhorse. Ouais. Jamais emmerder les vieux, jamais.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle.
Ah,
So,
ok, ça va.
do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Ok, il a l'air chiant. À l'aide.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about. This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
Je pense que c'est un peu tôt pour dire je veux aller au mariage.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
Ils sont très bien.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
I'd eat and drink my fill and check out the local maidens.
I hope Lord Samin didn't hear you. He'd be none too pleased to hear you want to take part in such a grand affair, just to stuff your face
pas lui, je le
and
dis,
roll
c'est à
an
toi.
A with some drunken wench.
Beg your pardon,
toi, on
Captain,
rigole.
but that's what most fellas go to weddings for.
That's an unspoken truth, son. Unspoken, mind. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding.
Chef.
He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with
Ouais,
him,
butiner, mon
and maybe
délire.
he'll take you with him.
We should probably get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the
Là, je
court.
peux lui dire l'autre truc. Bon, on attendra. C'est marrant, c'est des intérieurs où je perds des FPS.
Excuse me.
L'extérieur, ça va, mais l'intérieur... Des noueux.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Pas les chevaux? Hein? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, mec?
Look what I have for you.
Get moving, son. We have to get going.
Eh bah, oui. Allons-y, non? Bah, je sais pas. C'est toi qui t'assois, là. Qui taille tes trucs. On y va ou...
Move! Don't keep us standing here like fence posts.
Good doggy.
Tu fous de bois ou quoi, là?
I'm ready to set out, Captain.
Great. Now stick close to us, lad, and don't go wandering off.
What the fuck? Ce qu'il me fait, lui.
All right, Captain.
Ok. D'accord. Allez, dépêche-toi. Bah, oui. Moi, je suis prêt, hein.
Where will we start searching,
C'est toi qui
sir?
l'embine, là.
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with that.
Ok. Ça marche pas de ouf, le truc suivre, là. Hein.
Very good.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap,
Ta gueule.
but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the
Allez,
bailiff,
dépêche-toi, là.
the bride's
Bah,
father,
oui.
you'd get more
Mec.
blood out of a stone
suis
than
prêt, hein.
coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko,
Tu vois, là, en ce moment, mon aperçu,
You know how
mon
those
OBS, je le vois la gueule.
Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle.
Rassurant.
Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
J'ai pas écouté.
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young
C'est
Henry
perturbant,
here
c'est pas dingue.
gave Yurko a nice
Comment
hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of
Pas
the
dingue.
time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Bon.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Ah. Il va vouloir bagarre. Le capitaine, tu vas me dire, laisse-le gagner. Tous les coups. Tous les coups, ça va être un truc comme ça. On peut... Non, on va se dépêcher. Ok.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Ah, le noueux. Décide. Il va à bagarre.
All right,
Bien,
son.
laisse-le gagner.
You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your ass into the
Stick,
pen.
pas touche à ton stick, moi, monsieur. Ok. Oh, c'est bagarre comme ça, du
So,
coup.
young'un, are you ready?
All right,
Ouais, sure.
let's do it.
Oh, c'est bagarre, c'est pas main nue.
Corver, I'm wounded.
Punk. Pourquoi ça me change de direction à chaque fois là? Tenace le vieux, hein. Mais... Pourquoi je peux pas changer de direction Adieu. Trop bizarre.
C'est quoi le truc? Vous voulez quoi? Vous voulez qu'on se batte?
Il fait la bagarre le vieux là.
Wanker. I'll sort you out nicely.
Oh, petit coup
Henry,
I need
come
a
here.
bandage, quick. There. That's better.
de gourdin dans la gueule là.
Come here, son. What do you
Well,
say,
close.
son?
Oui, on va dire ça.
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
Je vais le flatter un peu.
God's
là.
truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood.
Ah,
but
mais
he
il m'a
saved my
donné
arse more than
le
once.
nouveau là. Le
I
truc
will,
qui lui avait
Captain.
eu le surnom.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Quoi?
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
C'est drôlement sympathique. Quand il est moins bien. Quoi. Et il a du style. Ah mais il est blanc. Je crois qu'il est vert. Joli quand même. Ah désolé du coup mec, mais je vais peut-être garder mon bouclier rouge quand même. Hein. Voilà. Je préfère quand même mon épée. Désolé. Ils sont passés de Teki à tes meilleurs potes. Ouais, c'est un peu ça, ouais.
Good.
Ça veut ça. Que là, il m'a donné la massue qui lui a valu son surnom quand même. Donc c'est genre le truc qu'il a depuis 30 ans, quoi.
Ah, I needed that.
Je vais lui te tabasser un petit coup la nouille, là.
And you're
Marteau dans la
pretty
gueule.
handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir.
Oh.
Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Je sais même plus où on va là. Je vais voir le forgeron. C'est pas là où il habite. Non. Qu'est-ce qu'on fout à Troskovis là? Troskovis. Qu'est-ce qu'on fout à Troskovis les gens là? Tiens. Il est pas là le forgeron. Je veux bien mais... Qu'est-ce qu'on fout là?
So, we're in Troskovitz.
Ouais.
What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the
il va
village.
dire qu'ils sont bas les
Come
steaks
and
comme
bother
d'hab.
me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Ok. Alors, le bailli, il est où? Est-ce qu'il est avec le scribe? Oui, il est là. Le bailli, il lit. Waouh, incroyable. Save. Ah. Pourquoi pas? T'es pas bête.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah,
What you call?
I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did. A few
Oh,
days
il est au
back.
courant d'un truc.
They raced
Ça, alors,
through the
va
village in
servir à
the
quelque
early
chose.
evening so fast, They were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin.
Polonia.
And you're looking for them?
I am
c'est pas
indeed.
normal,
I'm
ça.
glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Polonia, c'est à l'est, Semine, c'est à l'ouest. Donc vraiment...
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me.
Huh?
Lord Semine would be
So-
happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semine would do that. That'll be all. Thanks.
Ouais. Zarbe. Je sens que ça a l'air d'être tendu entre les deux, là. Je sais pas pourquoi.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
Mariage qui va partir en cacahuète. Ouais, ça y est, moyen.
Bastards. And what about my goods?
Comment
Well,
ça,
they were
avec
driving
Isabis
so
que-
fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir,
A
I can
push.
send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get
Yicine.
them
Pourquoi
ourselves.
ça Yicine?
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not
Logique d'y
sure,
aller
sir,
à pas de
if they'll let
fourmis,
the
là,
two
comme
of us
ça,
set
hein.
foot
Pas
inside
se
the door.
dépêcher un peu, non?
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere.
Yicine.
Or something
C'est quoi
could have
ça,
happened.
Yicine? Y a rien
They
du
might
tout.
have been ambushed, maybe.
Autant Apollonia, je sais, c'est par là. Ok. Mais Yicine. C'est quoi ça, Yicine? Y a un truc là-dedans, hein, peut-être? Dans les bois? Bizarre.
You give over with that. I'll bet my
dit rien du
brains they
tout.
weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still
Promatou,
standing.
ça me dit un truc.
Let's
Même
go
si j'ai
then.
pas déjà croisé cette auberge. Il y a quelque chose vaguement. Ça me dit vaguement un truc. Voilà. OBS qu'il a que ça fait peur quand même. Hein. Hein, attends. Ah ouais. En fait, il bouffe le GPU, il est à fond les ballons. Hein. On va essayer de baisser un peu tout ça là. Ça peut donner de souffle à la carte graphique. En fait, il y a un peu. Hein.
Wow.
Ça a l'air un peu mieux. Ah, je sais pas.
So, Saint Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
De l'autre côté, ça va. Ouais. C'est de mon côté que ça va pas. Hein. En fait, le pros, là, il fait des spikes, il se met à fond les ballons, tu vois. Est-ce que j'enlèverai pas le DLSS? Pour voir. C'est pareil. Si tu veux l'entrée du village, tu dois prendre d'autres entrées pour surveiller. Ah, d'accord. Merci. Merci couille vert. J'étais matrixé par les problèmes de trucs là. Attends, entrée. Entrée. Il y en a un qui reste là. L'autre qui va là-haut. Oh. Je sais pas ce qu'il faut que je fasse là. Attends. Examiner les environs du carrefour. Ouais. Pas. Je cherche quoi là? Du vin.
in my bundle, sir. You'll have the car back. A nobleman in harness.
Je
We ain't
compris.
ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Tu sens que le sujet de l'histoire, ça va quand même être le pognon. Tu sens qu'il va y avoir des histoires de pognon, de roturiers, de nobles et tout là.
This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right
Je suis
now.
aussi aveugle qu'une taupe.
Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Rebrousse le chemin. Ça reste pas loin. Bah, vous êtes aveugles les gars. Il y a du charbon juste là. Ah, il y a votre chariot.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now,
Look what I have for you.
the blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah bah dans le coin ci, il y a des bandits. Hein. J'ai nettoyé déjà 3 camps de bandits, un camp de Coumans, 2 camps de bandits. Ici dans le coin, il y a des trucs. Hein.
Ah, Apollonia.
C'est vrai que ce soit les mêmes bandits. Et du coup, des fois, t'as des trucs comme ça où les bandits ils repopent. Et comme je les ai pouillés, comme je les ai dépouillés, slash pillés, ils repopent nus. Ils repopent en caleçon. C'est déjà arrivé ça.
It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you
Il
came
est top plein de camps de bandits. Medieval Creed.
Still gives me the creeps here.
Medieval Creed.
Why is that,
Ouais, ça va.
sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different
Ah,
tune
tu te
if you had
balades
the
et puis,
ropemaker's wife as a
voilà,
nanny
tu vois,
when you were little. Now she had some tales
Raconte-le.
about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night we'd gather by the
Gobelins.
hearth.
Ouais, je
The
pense que ça va
old
les
woman
gobelins.
would sit
On
at
va
her
pas
spinning
trop...
wheel telling
Je pense pas qu'on rencontre de
I'll tell
gobelins.
you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell,
Il y a écrit... ça
the
s'appelle
fire
Ah oui,
crackling
d'accord.
and the wind whistling
Ok, j'ai-
outside the windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel.
It's true about the...
Wait a moment.
Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Vous entendez que maintenant, depuis tout à l'heure, ça cause. Hein.
What do we do now? I heard more than 2 voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire, sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I can do without girls with voices like that. Now
Putain, il
get
perd pas le
going.
nord. Hein. Ah, avec un peu de chance, il y aura quand même des filles.
You don't say. You really saw that? I'm not kidding. Honza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
True. He ain't yanking your pizzle.
You don't say. You really saw that?
I'm gonna bash your face in. I'll show you.
Bonjour.
What is
Salut.
Now I'll show you.
J'avais dit éclaireur. Oui. On a éclairé. J'ai éclairé. Les dégâts. Les petites flèches. Voilà, bagarre. Ouais, c'est bon. Non, c'est pas ça qu'on voulait faire de toute façon. Non, je sais pas. Ça paraît une mission rondement menée de mon côté. Rien n'est rien. MG, on est dans DS2. Pas DS2. Mauvais channel, je pense. J'ai vu avec ton arc. Ah! Eh!
Stop dawdling.
Quoi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a,
Oh,
noueux?
this day took it out of me and no mistake.
And it
Ah,
ain't
j'ai
over
pex un
yet,
peu
sir.
l'arc hier.
Your goods
Il
ain't
teste
here.
des trucs.
And
Bon,
none
après,
of
il a quand
them
même fait les 3
bastards
flèches
look
pour lui
like
faire
the
mal. Hein.
blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Il est même pas mort. Hein. Bon.
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Sous les filles. Ah. Au camp principal.
I am. Let's go.
Soon.
Thought we had everything clear.
Voilà.
Sir,
Voilà les bandits.
you tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Et un homme de Deberg, ça
Makes
non?
no difference to me, Venser.
Nerveux rouge.
You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't to save my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have Goat Ear skin you alive.
Je te ferai écorcher vivant par le bouc.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire ça?
Get ready,
Je
Gnarly.
suis sûr de vouloir savoir.
You're going to parlay.
Like that time with the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ah, je sais ce qui va sortir, l'autre, le noueux, là. Il va sortir bâton de feu.
Gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Il va sortir, il va say hello to my little friend.
You must be from Sameen, sir.
Sûr.
Of course you can have
maison.
everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
Il est prêt, l'autre.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Ah, c'est qu'une arbalète. Ah, je suis déçu. Ah, je suis déçu.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Ah, je suis déçu. Je pensais que ça allait être l'apparition des bâtons de feu. Mais non.
Hey! Fuck that! Fucking horse sons! He's done for! Good shit! I'll kill you for that! I'll be done with you in a flash.
Wake up!
Leave him alone!
Out of it!
Take that! I'll rip your arse open! Fuck you!
Do it!
Ain't had enough yet? He's had it! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Oui,
Come here!
oui. Oh là là, hey.
What now?
One of them bastards fled
Yeah,
into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Il a l'air d'avoir du bon matos, le vilain en rouge. Ah, j'avoue. Je l'ai pas tué. Je peux pouvoir le loot.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
One bad thing said about Rose can't talk.
You never know. Word always gets around. People are already saying stuff about you. They never expected you to let your son marry a
Fresh as the bailiff.
bailiff or not.
Des bêtes.
Family's common as muck. And then there's the talk about money. They say you're hard up.
Donc pas une
You
faille.
really do want to hang, don't you? Carry on like
Un
that and
dé.
you'll get what's coming to you.
Attends. Oh, il y a un dé. Oh, il y a encore un dé là. Bon, ça c'est un dé nul, mais. Dé of Santioc, ça d'Antioch, on le. Hein.
At least there's something we agree on. Qu'est-ce
qu'ils ont comme clé, tous ces bandits là? C'est vrai ça.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
Oh. Oh, c'est bien ça. C'est bien ça. Et là.
Je le veux, c'est le mien.
Hey, voilà, écoute. En plus, ce camp-là, j'ai déjà fait. Et le coffre, je pouvais pas l'ouvrir parce que je trouvais pas les clés. Je trouvais pas les clés. Ah là, ça valait le coup quand même. Bon, next. Alors par là... Par là où? On joie Saint-Denis. Oh, ça c'est bien ça. Blam, 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 blam. Pas besoin de chien en fait. Je suis mon propre chien. Après mon flair il est plus efficace pour attraper les loots. Hein. Ah oui mais c'est une grande zone en fait. Se planquer quelque part. Hein. Par là. Ah. Dis donc toi.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gills. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, well, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
Ouais,
all right.
ouais.
Let's go.
Un truc un peu mieux que la Vierge Marie, ça peut être pas mal parce que...
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end.
Et alors là, il y a Jésus qui est apparu.
Care of this scum.
What about Gills?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now,
80
let's
gros
get
chèques.
that accursed cart back
Sur
to
les, sur les morts
Want
dans
to
le
ride?
coffre, j'ai dû
We'll go
ramasser
via
200,
Troskovitz.
250, je pense.
We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Je viens d'avoir Doven. Ouais.
What's going to happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see.
The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fellow was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
Sir, Venser surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him, but I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum.
C'est ça qu'il fallait dire.
And it's quite clear to me.
All right. Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Sabine for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
Je pense que j'ai tout pris, mais... Ah. Ah, je peux pas le loot. Elle est où ton armure, mec? Elle est où l'armure, là? Arnaque. Arnaque, il est plus en armure, mais il a plus d'armure. Arnaque. Oh. Bon. Okay,
That offer of a ride still open?
Sure.
A ride would be great.
Lulu? Okay.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two.
Déjà vu.
One way or another, you wanted to fuck me up. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Venser.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about, blaming Venser?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Venser.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my bizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
Peut-être qu'ils sont de la charité.
If Lord Seming's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Francie.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every mangiacoeur I dragged to the gallows swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Non, pas de culot, ouais, quand même. Hein. Oui, de toute façon, vous allez me libérer. Moi je. Mec, t'es dans la merde quand même. Hein. Je vais pas te dire. Mais... Je pense que t'es dans la merde. Hein.
Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Thanks. You're not bad yourself, for an old fart.
You're not too old to get spanked, lad.
Good to see you. Greetings, Master Guard.
Bon, fini. Marrant ce petit passage là. Ça faisait très début de Skyrim quand même. Hein. On va pas se mentir. Hein. Bah oui, je descends. Allez, salut. Hein? Petit fondu au noir là. Boum, tu te retrouves dans un chariot. Si ça c'est pas du petit clin d'œil. Parce que c'est, hein.